thing finished by now. What are you doing there?
Oh, lay off, lad.
Get a couple of stones and put them on the bloody thing. Let's get it finished. I know what you're talking about. You got a warrant to go in there? Mount up!
Come on, you swags, get mounted! Let's move!
Over there! Moving! Dargin, look for tracks!
Hall! I've tried 23 places up and down the length of Wago, and I'm getting sick and tired of talking to myself. Now, where is Frank Gardiner? You know where he is, Hall, if anyone does. You were in it. You were there. When a trooper was killed, and by heaven, there's going to be a reckoning.
You've already had your chance with me.
Daly confessed. He said you were there. And his word was good until he retracted. Frank Gardiner got to him.
We better find Frankie Gardiner, then.
Lord Robin, you just get out of my house!
Where is he, Hall? Mount up!
Billy? How's it going?
Everything's different now.
It's still there.
Yeah, but not the same.
It's your home.
Why'd you do it, Ben?
Billy, Gardiner's gone. A long way from here. You'll never catch him. You might as well come home.
You and Gardiner are both the same man now.
What is this man Pottinger doing, anyway? Where is this mob who took the gold coach? Where's the gold?
Well, sir.
Oh, dear. Now, look what you've done.
Sorry, sir.
Find it.
It may have gone under.
My mother gave me that.
He's already hanged Fordyce and Bow, sir.
What? Who? Pottinger? The man's a fop.
He's also titled, sir.
And you should have realized... What the blazes are you doing down there, Pollard?
Oh, dear. Oh, goodness me. I'm afraid we might have...
You've broken it. Can't you do anything right? Can't anyone?
I sometimes think we're too prone to blame Sir Frederick Pottinger for our ills and grievances.
You defend him? With his record?
With all deference.
Good grief, Mr. Morrison. Just look at his record. He's had them all at some time or another. He had Gilbert, had Gardiner, had Ben Hall, twice. Where are they now?
Why, Mackenzie, what would you do?
Wipe out Wago, where they shelter.
That would not be legal, I'm afraid.
Then we should make it legal, sir. We have a parliament.
Now, we must hasten slowly, gentlemen. Hasten slowly. Go back. Tell Pottinger I want the culprits who attacked the gold coach. I want Gardiner, Gilbert, Hall, the lot. And if I don't get them, our illustrious baronet policeman may find himself at grass.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
The pieces of your stick pins, sir.
Hey, watch it. Don't get a horse. My
Where's the horse?
Don't need a horse. We got George Owen. He'd be a good clumper, wouldn't you, George? Well, come on, George. Get the horse. No, don't put it down. Bring it round here. If I go to cow over there. Down over there.
Must have cost something.
Aye, that it did. More money than we've ever seen.
I wouldn't mind getting something for nothing.
You want a plough? Ben will get you one.
Yeah, he could buy 'em by the dozens now.
What do you want with a plough?
So's he could sell it.
I don't want a plough.
Come on, George. Where's that horse?
Nice-looking thing, all right. Pity to dirty it up.
We're going to have our own grain, Ma. Tall as a tree, right where you're standing now.
Aye, same as last time.
Last time it was all full up of rocks, darling. That old thing.
They'd better if you carried it.
He had to put his shoes on. Didn't you, George?
Come along there.
You're going to get one yourself, Jack?
Oh, not really. I'm a cattleman.
Come on. Bear down on the blade!
Isn't that something? 10 minutes work on a gold coach, and you could buy the whole of Wago. And what's he doing? He's living poor, as same as ever.
Come on. Get down on it, I'm telling you, Monica. What do you think you're doing?
What did he do it for? I wish he'd do another, and I'd ride with him any time.
Hasn't Ben Hall. Wouldn't that be something?
No use thinking about it. He don't even admit that he did this one.
That's my record, Captain. Hardly jewels within a diadem, but an adornment nonetheless. Is that all? Apart from those of my predecessor. It won't do, Pottinger. It will not do. I want the culprits that robbed that gold coach. I want Gardiner. I want Gilbert. And I want Hall at the very least. A bone for the dog. I wouldn't take it lightly. Oh, their insistence becomes tiresome. You exceed yourself. What am I to do? Get them or go? I take it, sir, you are conjoined in this malicious connivance?
Oh, Chauvin.
Don't like the wind. Even when I was little, when the wind came, I'd sleep against the wall.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, what time is it?
Don't know.
What were you doing?
I shutting the door. Before that, I was watching you. You were laughing in your sleep.
Dreaming, I suppose.
What about?
Another woman.
What were you dreaming about?
I don't remember.
Well, you must remember. It was only 2 minutes ago. Ben? All that stuff we've been giving people. What if the troopers come asking questions?
What if they do? Ah, Mr. Walsh, where did you get that nice new plough? I bought it, Sergeant dear. I've been saving my pennies.
They'll know, Ben.
Aye, they do know. And there's nothing they can do about it.
I'm glad. And I'm glad I got you that. Shows everybody you're mine.
Gonna spend that money decent, but it's not just for us. It's not just our money. It'll be there for the boy, for your dad, Jack. And if we build slow, live decent, no one will touch us. They'll leave us alone. We'll have land rights, money rights, fences and gates. And you know something, Bid? If we was to have dinner at Pottinger's house, no one would want to remember that I was ever a thief.
These records seem to reveal an extraordinary state. Is Sir Frederick aware that some of his actions aren't entirely legal?
I've made mention, sir, from time to time.
This Patsy Daly, is he still under arrest?
Yes, sir.
Without a formal charge?
Yes, sir.
Where?
In Sir Frederick's house, sir.
He can't do this.
No, sir.
Morning, Captain. I'm aware my life is an open book, but I understood I enjoyed a certain privacy of office.
Inspector Pottinger.
Of course, integrity wears such an elusive face in the colonies.
You grow too big for your boots, sir.
Boots? I have no boots. If I had boots, I'd boot Ben Hall and his friends a mile and a half beyond Kingdom Come.
Then do it!
With what? Slings and arrows from the governor's office.
Use your wits, man. What you trained for? What you paid for?
3 times a week, he's up and down the length of Wago. Ben Hall has worn a track, and I can't touch him. Oh, he's guilty. Daly said he was guilty, but Mackenzie let him go. What am I to do?
Prove it.
With what?
Evidence, man. Good grief, Pottinger.
And give me right of entry. Open the gates of Wago.
On what legal basis?
Search and arrest.
The people have rights.
And I haven't.
Shall we say the end of the month, then?
For what?
Gardiner, Gilbert, and Hall. And do set Mr. Daly free. We don't want any further embarrassment.
That man is having dinner in my home tonight. I hope we're both gentlemen enough to keep off the subject of Wago.
Go on, get.
Son.
Come on, Patsy, get in.
No.
We've come to take you home, Patsy.
Can't go. Not with you, not with anyone.
Please, Patsy, nobody's going to hurt you.
I can't go. I can't go back to Wago. I can't go anywhere. Son.
Thank you. I can't remember who made the remark. It was Gerald Benny. Charming chap. Had a stud in Berkshire.
Wasn't that Alexander?
No, no. Alexander was the East India man.
Banker, I believe.
The banker from Sligo.
Mayor, county mayor.
Oh, Wago. I meant to mention Wago. Of course, one has heard of Wago. In one's 10 years, that is. I think Papa went there to hire some laboring men.
Really, I think we should be going.
Actually, my dear, Wago was rather a thorn in our flesh.
Enclave of thieves.
Protected, I may add, by our own enlightened gentility.
We amuse you.
Oh, yes.
Reassuring.
The lawyer is such a donkey.
Miss Allchin.
But led by such upright men.
No, not donkey.
My dear.
How did you say it, Peter?
My dear, please.
The law is a jackass stung by its own glamour.
I think we really should be going.
Your very words, Peter.
I doubt it.
We were talking about Ben Hall, and you said that jackass at the barracks...
Letty!
Oh. When one was in Cawnpore in India in 1857,
Letty.
The situation was not unlike Wago. Oh. The law, the British,
Letty.
made the error of trust, and one has learned that the law...
You will forgive us?
Yes, of course.
...is an impediment to the process of justice.
Your cloak.
The Indians were very, very angry.
Sure. We are not Indians, of course. Thank you for an excellent dinner, Sir Frederick, and for your commendable grace and tolerance.
Oh.
Your company was a pleasure, sir.
Good night, Miss Mitchell.
Good night. Do hope we can come again. I didn't finish my port.
We're going.
Peter.
That poor girl. Sir Frederick Jackass.
Up to that point, I thought the dinner was going extremely well.
Oh, most impressive.
All night, we never mentioned Wago.
I thought you were being circumspect. You never mentioned the barracks once.
I thought that I enjoyed 2 hours of idle conversation.
Why, have you two quarreled?
Excuse me, sir. Shall I take the dishes down the barracks and wash them up now?
No, stay until Miss Mitchell is ready to leave. Captain Adams has seen fit to give me until the end of the month. After that...
To do what?
Get Ben Hall. Him or any of them.
Oh, Freddie, that's ridiculous.
Oh, it's this endless gold coach business. I had Hall. I had him twice. Now, how do I convict him?
If you want Ben Hall, why pursue him? Make him come to you. Set a bait and wait for him.
But you can't do this, sir.
I am signing in Captain Adams' absence.
Captain Adams is in the traveler's room, sir.
He leaves for Bathurst in 5 minutes, does he not? Then he's absent.
What do you think you're doing? You've got no right!
You've got no right! Go on, get out of my house!
Let me go!
Where did you get it? From the gold coach? Is this money from the gold coach? And where did you get that?
Sir? 2 gold watches and a silver ring.
Where is your wife, Mr. Owen? Now, Mr. Owen, where did she get these trinkets?
They come from Frank Gardiner. He brought my wife with him. They did it. They're all in it. It's them you want, not me. Gardiner took my wife away and they let him. Same for Maguire. Same from Joey and Mickey Burke. The Rileys, Fegan and Sonny O'Clair. Johnny Vane and Dunleavy. They were all in it. They stole the gold and now they're spending it.
Him? No, not him.
Three days and 4 nights.
Aye. Time drags along.
They're still not back.
More tea, Ma.
Getting to be a big little thing.
Got a temper like a bull.
Takes after his dad.
I hope not.
Talking to old Sandy Butt this morning. Said he'll come over and lend a hand. Says it's all pitching or nothing.
They're still not back, and he said they would be. They won't hold him, he said. They've got nothing to hold him for. It's been 3 days now.
Takes time. All the bookwork and everything.
That's no good to me.
Come on now, we're all in it together, ain't we?
But I've got the children, and I've got a decent place. We live decent by the church and by the Lorne now. Look at us.
I know, darling.
I've got no man. He's up there in that stinking hole, and they might hang him.
Oh, shut up about it. You took the money, all right.
I'm going home, such as it is.
Now listen, you two. My John's in there, and my son. We've got nobody. Let's not start fighting among ourselves.
There you are. Well, I'll say it if no one else will. Our men are in irons for something you done. And Jack and me, we never asked for money. Tainted money. We had our pride.
Mama, we go home now?
I'll tell you something else. My Jack would never let you rot in jail.
Bit quiet this afternoon.
What do you expect?
Actually, I prefer it. All the business appears to be at the barracks.
You must have brought in everybody from Wago.
Not quite.
You expecting someone?
Possibly.
Well, surely they didn't all rob the gold coach.
I've no idea.
Now, look, sir, the way people are talking, the way they feel.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hall.
I want to talk to you.
Would you care for a drink?
Those men are innocent.
Which particular men are we talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
Look, Hall, I've just come in for a quiet drink. I'd rather not talk business in my own time. You were never charged. You were set at liberty. You've nothing to complain about.
You got my friends in the logs.
What I do at the barracks is my own concern.
You got no right to hold them.
Really?
You got kids, old men, the lot in there. Why?
I had a decision to make. I made it in the interest of the community.
Innocent people.
Are they innocent, Mr. Hall?
You know they are.
Really? How could I know that? If they are innocent, and it could be proved, they'll be released in 5 minutes.
Then do it!
Ah, but how do I know they're innocent?
Because I'm telling you!
How do you know?
Where were they when the raid took place? Can you tell me that?
No.
Were they with you?
No.
Who was with you when the raid took place? Frank Gardiner?
Patsy Daly answered that.
Yes. It's unfortunate.
For you.
No, for your friends. Had you been there, you could prove that they were not.
You want to make a deal, don't you?
Deal? My dear chap.
It's not them you want. It's me.
Behold, the infamous Wago.
Beautiful.
It's a stew pot.
Nonsense. You have no soul.
True. I left that in England.
Is this to be our trysting place?
It's a police post to keep these rascals underfoot.
You're such a charming man, and such a serious policeman.
Freddie,
Hmm?
why do you do it?
Build police stations.
Pursue the guilty with a terrifying fervor.
Because, my dear, I've always been a failure. Sooner or later, a man has to succeed at something. I've only got a title because my elder brother died. I didn't want it. Never used it. I'm a bit of a fool. I always have been. I wonder if you'd do something for me.
Of course.
Would you think about marrying me?
I'd be delighted to think about it.
Good.
Lot, get some life into it. Up top there, get some life into it.
Get on with it. I want this post manned by tomorrow.
All right, come on, you slaggards, you heard. Get your backs into it.
No, no, Mr. Hall, I will not accept the case. Why not? Because I cannot accept it. Why not? Try Retchford or Augustus Baines and Bathurst. How much do you want? It isn't a question of money. These men are guilty. Guilty of what? Guilty in one degree or another. By act, deed, or simple accessory, I cannot defend them.
If they're convicted, what'll they get?
7 years minimum, death in the extreme.
Patsy, one of his friends put a bullet through him. I want to see you.
Certainly.
I want you to write something down.
You'd best come inside, then.
The thing I like about this time of the year is the cool southerly change. You're Ben Hall, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, it's just to be a letter, a bill of sale, or what?
No, just write what I say. It's true, isn't it, that if people tell you things, that you're sworn to keep it secret?
That's true.
Then I can't trust you.
Of course.
Write this down.
Would you like to talk about it first?
No. Write it down. My name is Ben Hall. I gave Goobang Mick Connolly at Shadow Creek.
Goobang or Coobang?
Goobang. I gave him £6,000 to look after. For me, and my wife and my son.
Now, hold on, hold on. And my son.
If anything happens to me, she gets it. Now, if she don't, you give that to the police. Where do I sign?
The money. It's stolen.
Yeah.
Have your man's death on your conscience?
No. I want to ask you something. I gave money and a lot of things to the Wago people. But now they're in jail.
I know.
Does what I done make them guilty?
Morally, no, but if the law is determined, there'll be no distinction.
And the law is worse than I am.
Jack, I want a word with you.
Some other time.
It's about Biddy.
Yeah?
Last time, I know it wasn't your fault. I'm sorry.
It's a bit late for that now. What do you want?
I want you to take care of it.
What?
If anything should happen to me, if anything should go wrong.
What are you coming at, Ben?
Will you do it? Will you look after her?
Why? What's going to happen?
Will you?
Did you know you're here?
No.
I love her, Ben. You know that. Some things can't be helped.
That's a promise, then.
Yeah. But listen, Ben.
Hey, what's up, Ben? Where have you been?
Look after your ma, young fella.
Hey, Ben, come and look what I'm building. I'm a better carpenter than you are.
That was nice. Ben?
Goodbye, Bid.
Goodbye.
Hello, Billy. Billy.
Hey, Pa. There's Ben. He's gone in to see Pottinger.
Well, I hope he can get us out of here.
The sooner the better.
I hope it ain't too soon. First time in 14 years I've had the chance to put my feet up.
I suppose I'm not the most reliable witness.
You've given us enough to hold that loss.
Can I go, then?
Of course, until the trial.
I don't want to go like Patsy Davy. I'll get the coat tomorrow. But tonight, can I stay in the barrack store?
some.
That's kind of you. I hadn't expected such immediate consideration.
Them for me.
A full confession.
Yeah.
Shall we commit this to paper? Sit down. I, the undersigned, do hereby confess I always thought I'd get you in the end.
You ain't got me yet.
Oh?
We talked about a deal. I want 1 half-day's start.
Mm-hmm. I see. A sporting proposition. I don't make bargains.
I don't sign papers.
I'll give you 1 hour.
2.
You've got Abel.
You got Dargin.
I like you, Abel. 2 hours. Done. Sign here.
A land new police post at the top of Wago. That goes.
Sorry, old chap. That stays. Odd that you should be the one to trust me.
Yeah, I do. Funny, ain't it?
Well, you have 1 hour, 59 minutes, and some 30 seconds. What did he want? This is a confession.
Yes, sir.
But he appeared to be walking out the gate.
Part of our agreement, Captain.
Agreement?
His confession for a 2-hour start.
You fool!
Not quite. We'll get him, and he won't be alone. He'll lead us straight to his friends, Gardiner and Gilbert.
Sergeant!
I gave him my word.
Sergeant! Sergeant!
Sir, Ben Hall's just left here. Get your men and get after him. Gilbert, get your rifle. No! I gave him my word! Let him go! Hold to fire! After him! After him! That's Ben Hall! There he goes! You want war, you got it. Ah!
Where are all these wild men away go? I never known a place so quiet. Rotten place to spend the winter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss the barracks. I'll miss Fred Pottinger. Time we're through. What's that you're reading?
The Old Testament.
Tell him my name's Ben Hall.